This program is intended for immature audiences.
This is a journey into the Northern Union Vape Show.
When we die, no need to cry, just revel in the times gone by. Oh, when we die, we go up so high, so free. Oh, when I die, oh, maybe I will realize how fast time flies. Oh, when I die, oh, maybe I will see. I'm gonna go write a million songs if that's the way to be. I'll write a class to beat them all and go down in history. I'll be the one to reach the stars, but only if you're with me tonight. 'Cause that'll be the life. I'm gonna go write a million songs if that's the way to be. I'll write a class to beat them all and go down in history. I'll be the one to reach the stars, but only if you're with me tonight. 'Cause that'll be the life. 'Cause that'll be the life. 'Cause that'll be the life.
Welcome to the Northern Union Vape Show. It is a Sunday night. Yes, it is. Yes, again, it is a Sunday night. It comes round damn quick, I'll tell you that. 1 minute it's Sunday night, and next minute it's Sunday night again. Unbelievable. Magic. Like magic. You won't believe 7 days, and we're back on again. Who'd believe it?
Who'd have thought it?
Who'd have thought? It was sound like the Martians then, don't we, at the beginning of War at Worlds? Who'd have believed? So, yeah, so
Beginning of the
welcome.
week.
Yeah. So welcome to the Northern Union Vape Show. It is a Sunday night. Time for a little bit of chat. So who you got on? You got myself, Benny Vapes. You've got the one and only Steve Blazing Vapes, 75. Don't forget that at the end. And you've also got JP joining us tonight. So welcome.
How are you doing?
Welcome. I'm all right. I'm a little bit warm. A little bit warm. So if you are in chat, just look at the top and check what you're in. If you are in Twat Chat, check it out, Twat Chat, put it in a live chat, and you'll keep up with everything we are doing. So there you go. I can bring everybody up now and see everybody. So have you had a good week, boys? Been all right?
Yeah, it's been alright.
Been all right. Nothing special.
Yeah, same old, innit? It just
Yeah,
blends
same
into
shit,
one.
different day.
Just
yeah.
blends into one, doesn't it?
Yeah. Well, now the missus is off.
Oh,
I
yeah,
have
yes.
absolutely no idea what fucking day it is. Like, it's just like, fuck me.
I was talking to, we were out walking dog today and talking to some friend of ours, and they were saying they've just retired, her husband just retired, and he thought, what is it, Saturday were Friday. He says it were busy uptown. He says it's normally not like that on a Friday. Fucking Saturday. It's fucking... Oh dear. So what we'll do is we will go around and see what our vape, our buffet is. So what is your vape machine of choice tonight, JP?
I am on the Abyss with that banana nutty thing from Chef Flavors. As well as that, I got last week's bargain with the Pulse AIO. With the
I can afford it.
In it. It's not bad, really. I've been rather enjoying it. But a little bit of a cash cow going on that, I reckon.
Right.
Because I don't know if you watched Mike Vape's review of the...
Mike motherfucking vapes.
Yeah. He's, for the upgraded version.
Oh, the new one, the 0.5.
Yeah, and the only change really they've done, apart from the button setup, what you can interchange with, and put a metal plate at the top.
Well, they made it metal because it were fucking cracking, wasn't it?
Yeah, but they've only made that section there metal. The rest of it's plastic.
Yeah, the first thing I did though is change that fucking horrible white drip tip.
It's integrated. Well, mine is. When
you can unscrew it. Yeah.
You can unscrew it and put another one in, can't you? Because it's a bottle tank.
There you go.
It's fucking integrated. Hold your bottle tank in. You don't drag it out.
Yeah, no, but the integrated is where the actual drip tip's actually connected to the bolt bit.
Yeah, but that's how bottle tanks work.
Yeah, but these are. They're a normal drip tip.
You must have got a dodgy one then.
Yeah. I still haven't got it flat flush down. So I'll pass it over to Steve anyway.
The only thing I've got is the Doodah, what's it call it?
Doodah?
Is it the Vupu Argus GT
think about
The Lost Vape Centurus tank on
Is that
top.
the 2 or the 1?
The 2.
The 2.
What have I got in that? I've got the last dregs of my Neon Thorth Thalima inside of that. And that's all I've got at the moment. Benny.
Thank you very much. So I'm on, as normal, I'm on the Geek Vape Solo with the Arbiter Solo, and inside that I've got my last of what was RY Benny Hall, but I'll make some more up because it is from concentrates. And I'm also on the chair mod with the chair reject tank, so that's the Gua 21 with the Arbiter 2, and inside that I have got some 13 squid, and this is Marina, which is a strawberry custard. But I've put it on top of kiwi watermelon ice because I couldn't be arsed changing cotton and couldn't be arsed. I'm getting a lazy vapor. We'll talk about that in a bit. So a lazy vapor. So what we're going to do is we will get Steve, Mr. Blazing. Can you go through chat, please?
Yes, we have got Your Good Self. We have Free Rider. We have Grateful Ant. We have John the Vaping Joker.
Evening.
Just Josh. Good evening, Josh.
Josh.
We have Lynn Smith. Mark H. Mogway Vapes. Nicky Mayon.
Evening.
We have Scott Wood. We have Mr.
Good evening, Scott
Steam
Wood.
Bugs.
Mr. Bugsy himself.
We have Swamp Thing, Tim B, and Vapor Queen Becky. That's who's in Potty Panties at the moment.
Mowgli Vapes.
Mowgli Vape.
Nicky Maynard.
I think that is it for now. Yeah.
Welcome, one and all. Welcome. Good evening. Good evening and welcome. So if anybody's got any roving reports to put in the chat, just put it in and I will shout it out if you've got any news. We'll do a roving reporter. So if anybody's got anything they want to, other than the Rotor Swift things, but if you want to put out in chat.
Apart from if you've got a dodgy rash on your balls. Then
yes, we don't want to know if you've got a dodgy rash on your balls. We don't know how you got a dodgy rash on your balls anyway. But if you've got any vaping news that you've seen, put it in chat and we can see if it goes through the auditing test and then we'll put it up. So, how warm has it been? Do you know about this weather's pissing me off? Because 1 minute it's fucking freezing, the next minute sun comes out and it's cracking flags and you're like, fuck me, it's warm again.
I think it's got no idea what the fuck it's doing. We're supposed to be having another heat wave, aren't we?
I don't know. Don't
Yeah,
know.
not supposed to be as bad as the one happened earlier on this month.
A few weeks ago, yeah. But even still, it's not.
That was horrible.
Yeah.
It wasn't horrible, it was just that you don't want to work in it, do you? Sleep in it, I don't like that. Well, just Josh is in with a bit of roving reporting. He's got a £20 tank on a £300 mod.
£300 mod? You know.
£300 mod? I won't pay £300 for the mod, exactly. Dollar bills.
Yeah. Someone's been doing overtime.
Yeah. In fact, I couldn't justify throwing £300 on a mod. I couldn't do it. Fair play if you can. It's up to you. Nicky Man says it's been warm in rugby.
Yes, it certainly has, Nicky.
Yeah, it's just been warm everywhere, hasn't it?
Yeah.
Going to be cooler the next few. And we've got in Scott Wood has just come in. Our roving reporter says it's proper muggy in Cornwall. And just an update from Swamp Thing says going to be cooler in the next few days. Thank you very much for the roving reporting there. Summer can jog on. Don't think I'm trying for 2 months. It is. Do you know what I mean? Everybody says we shouldn't complain. We shouldn't, but we're not used to this weather. That's the problem.
Oh, we do complain, going, oh, it's too fucking hot. And then when it cools down, oh, it's too fucking cold. It's just like...
Exactly.
I like it warm, but I don't like it this warm.
Yeah, that's a classic.
It's too warm.
I like it warm.
It's too warm.
Just Josh is in with his update. We've got an update. Can we get it? What is it? It's a Nautilus 3 on top of a box of DNA. Oh dear.
It's the fancy pants.
Bring on the snow. Nah, fuck the snow.
It won't be long. Jon Snow.
We have about 2 days of it, don't we? Exactly. Craig D, do not go into twat chat. Make sure you are in live chat.
Yes.
And you'll keep up with everything we are doing.
Oh, yeah, did you see that You know, in America, they have that American mega lottery. You know,
Aye, someone's won 2.5 billion or something.
Yeah, well, we have 1.9 billion pounds.
But he won't get it. He won't get. Have you seen it? He won't get that because with tax off and everything, it'll come out with 450 million.
Oh dear!
Well,
I bet he's gutted. Oh fuck's sake! I've only got 400.
Yeah. He
Well,
won all
I'll
that
be
money.
all right, then,
with tax and everything that comes off of it, they're saying it'll come out with about 450, 490.
That'll be all right. Keep you going for a bit.
Becky, unfortunately, no, I didn't see the women's football. I'm not really into football, so it doesn't matter if it's ladies or male. I don't watch it, unfortunately. I don't mind watching, England sometimes. I'm just not a big football person. I'm not a big. But congratulations, they did win. So I've been told.
Beat the Germans. Boys.
Beat the Germans, so we can all sing. It's coming home. It's coming. Football's coming. Do you know, right? True fact is, if you look at the sport of football, for women's football, it was massive, absolutely massive through the Second World War, because obviously the men had gone over to fight in the Second World War, and they introduced one. So wanted something to get people in, and women's football were absolutely massive right up till about, I think it was about 1949 or something like that, just after the war, when all the men started coming back, and the FA closed it down. Because they didn't think it was right that ladies should be playing football. True fact is that. And they didn't start playing it again till the 80s.
Is that like that film that's got Madonna in with the baseball? Tom Hanks?
Yes, yeah, they do. Yes, yes, it's the same thing. It's the exactly same thing. The FA shut it down because it got bigger than men's football. Did the ladies football? So, yeah, basically that's what we can't have ladies playing football. No, that's just not.
Get them in the kitchens, making babies.
Yeah, exactly. Makes you belly.
Well, Swamp's your 10th person.
So we've got Nicki Maynard. Nicki Maynard is going on holiday in 4 weeks for 10 days to Portugal. Can't wait. 80s in the heat. Yeah. So you're going to an 80s disco? Well, you're there.
Yeah, like my God, 450.
LPC, we've got our roving reporter from Spain. He's in from Spain. It's LPC. Luke, how's it going, my friend?
If you go over to his Facebook page, you can see hourly updates of his holiday.
Yeah.
Ice cream for breakfast.
Exactly.
I'm just jealous that he's on holiday and I'm not, so that's all it is.
Mugface, 450 chump change ain't hardly worth it. I don't know what that means.
No, about the old lottery. So.
All right, there we go. Exactly. We've got a roving reporter coming. We've got our Net Reality. Net Reality has just come in with a report. What is it? Net Reality is saying breaking news. Unfortunately, no late night vape show tonight. Mick is stuck in Manchester Airport. If anybody's in Manchester Airport, can you please shout Mick to get his ass home? Because he needs to be on for the show.
Yeah, man for it. All that.
Just says, well, they were bigger than the men's football today. They actually won exactly. I don't know if I mentioned this before. We'll talk about this before the show. I saw a thing on, a little clip on, that the obviously the beat one of the top contenders for it in the early rounds, and the news reporter turned around and said there wasn't any diversity in the team. It's because they were all white.
And yet they went on to win. I thought at the end of the day, it's how the team performed.
It is. It doesn't matter how they are. It doesn't matter. Swamp Thing's coming up with a news report from America. Biden's got COVID again. Unfortunately, the Prime Minister has got COVID again.
Prime Minister?
Prime Minister? Prime Minister?
They showed you something about that Biden. He was doing apparently a recorded speech that they reckon was hashed from other bits, because as he's talking for about 5 minutes, he doesn't blink.
All right.
And the fact that it says normally when he talks, he'll say a little bit, stop, start talking again, stop, and yeah, he was constantly. So they reckon there's a match together. What's the matter with him? What's happened to him?
We've got a controversial one coming from Craig D. Craig D, our Earth reporter, has come in. He says the Earth is round. Well, I beg to differ. I think it's flat.
It's flat.
Well, technically, it is round then.
Well, yeah. I think it's flying. I think it's actually like Discworld. We're flying around on elephants on back of turtles.
Yeah. Good evening, Ian.
Ian, you all right? Tony Lara says, rule 1, never go to Portugal in August. Everyone in the country's on holiday. It's a madhouse.
Yeah. And then your flight gets cancelled.
Yeah, you can't get back. Or you get to airport and there's no one to unload your bagging. Oh, I tell you what, right, just what I want. Is there any train drivers in the chat? Anybody a train driver?
No.
No? They're on strike. They've been on strike a couple of times, haven't they? So any train spotters out there have not been able to spot any trains because there's none been going in and out. Does anybody know how much a train driver is actually on?
No.
A year?
Oh, they're on megabucks.
Yeah? Can anybody in chat know how much a train driver is
Well,
on?
I used to work with a guy. I mean, this was about 20 years ago. He left a job. I was working to become a train driver for Virgin, and back then we're talking 98, 99, coming up to year 2000. Back then, he was going to be starting off on 24 grand a year then.
Yeah. Just Josh is putting 30 grand. Any advance on 30? Can we have any advance on 30? Any advance on 30?
31 and a half.
31 and a half. We've got 31 and a half from Mr. Steve Blazing Vape. We've got Swamp Thing says 45,000. I think I said 45 grand. Craig D's putting 22k. 22k.
No, more than that.
Any advance on 22k? We've got a 22, we've got a 45, we've got a 31. 65k. 65k we've got him from Net Reality. Net Reality's coming with a 65. We'll just give it a couple of minutes so we can let this sink in, how much we think a train driver is on.
Well, everyone Googles it.
Yeah, that's what I've done.
Yep. Googling it. Google Foo is your friend. Yeah, Craig D says, yep, obviously driving in London is going to be more because you get London waiting. Cloud Chucker, 54k. Nicky Maynard's with 35. Above the Counts with 45k. Steam Pugs, 52k. Craig D's 22 to 45. Good broad spectrum there, isn't it? Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
40k a year, 35k a year. 35k. So we will tell you, the last one's coming in. Obviously, James can't Google fucking that quick. There is an advertisement on a train billboard just outside my house. Starting salary of 58k. An average train driver is on 53k. And they're on strike. 53. Let that sink in. 53k for driving a fucking train.
If they get 1%,
Steve,
I need 10% just to match it.
Craig D. Steam Pugs was the nearest with 52, with Cloud Chucker coming in close with 54. So yes, 58. There's an advert for Freightliner that's just open with an SX Mini. Unfortunately, we're not posh enough to get SX Minis. So yes, there's a sign outside. There's an advertisement for Freightliner. You know the Freightline trains, so the shunting goods up and down. The starting salary is 58k. 58 fucking k. Let that sink in. That is not even. Do you know what I mean? I'll go on strike because I'm not on that fucking much. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah. It's
unbelievable. And you're going on strike for what? You press a fucking button to make it go, and you press a button to fucking stop. Other people tell you how to open gates. They do it all for you. Yeah, Simple Keep says he'll keep mine. It's fine. Yeah,
it's like a Hornby set, really.
It is because they don't. As far as I know, they don't do. I've never been. Obviously, I'm not a fucking train driver. Cloud Chicken says, "What has he won?" Steam Pugs will let you have his SXK Mini. Just get in touch with Steam Pugs and he'll sort you out.
I think I might get a comment about that in a sec.
Oh, but yeah, Craig D. It's a fantastic wage. Is that why are you on strike? Richard Kidd comes in with 58k, a little bit late, but yes, it was. We've done enough. 58k is a starting salary. 58k is a starting salary on the freight trains. 58k. I think I'm going to change my job. How do you get on to learn how to do a train track?
You just watch
What do you do with your back set? Just to patch the dials.
Yeah. Richard Keith says, I'll come there and drive for 40k. Exactly. Honestly, I couldn't believe it when I saw the thing, and I thought, fucking hell, you're on strike. Yes, Tim B, I did hear a switching job at that fucking price. I'm definitely switching jobs. Even if starting salary is only 26, I'll fucking go for that.
Yeah, exactly.
If I know I can work up to like 60 grand a fucking year, jeez. Unbelievable. Unbelievable. Like I say, I don't know, because everything's automated now, aren't they? Mr. Intense, you all right, my friend? It's all automated, so I don't really get. They changed the track for them. It's not like old days where they had to shovel coal.
Then stop to fill up with water.
Yeah, and then catch a bucket while they were going past. Yeah. Stick bucket out.
I think there's a little bit more to it, but I think there's...
Steve B saying it's terms and conditions of their contract they're moaning about. Nicky Maynard, unfortunately, you can't say that anymore. That is not politically correct. There is no longer fat controllers.
And you can't call anyone bald in the workplace because it's classed as sexual harassment.
Exactly. So yes, there is no such thing as a fat controller. You can't call them bald. Yeah.
I'm rather shocked that they was able to call them lionesses. In the football, because that's sexual wise, because he's calling them females.
Well, strangely enough.
Yeah, you can call them lionesses, I suppose. I think that's what they call themselves. So if they call themselves it, then you're fine. If they call themselves it, as long as you don't call them her, then you're fine. Richard says, is that a bus or a train? It's a train. And he says, sorry, football, soccer shit already confuses me. It's football. Football. Yeah, the person of girth controller, yeah. Big controller, Benny, yeah. Yeah, mate, you can call it fat controller for me. I'm not bothered. Makes no difference to me. Do you know what I mean? I just know it's not politically correct to call him the fat controller anymore.
I mean, what is politically correct nowadays? It's just...
I think don't they call him Mr. Top Hat now?
Mr. Top Hat.
Something like that. Mr. Top Hat the controller. Swamp Thing says, call them asses. You can't call them that either, mate.
No.
Not anymore. Yes, the thyroid controller, exactly. You could call them the medically obese controller. Because everybody's medically obese unless you're like an ant.
The chunky controller.
So I just thought little things that got me this week. Then I saw that advert, and then I saw him on strike again. I'm like, me. So if you might have seen the picture, I thought we'd bring this up as well. Of the show tonight, I was thinking the other day, I was watching something, and they were on about. Do you think, because we've got computers and things like that, does anybody still play board games?
Yeah.
What, on your own?
Yeah, just me. Just me when the wife's at work. Takes me ages.
Just E-controller, yeah. Yeah. Sir Fat a lot or something he's called. No, it's Mr. Topham Hat. It is Mr. Topham Hat, isn't it?
Yeah. I think the going back to the board games, I think the older generation probably still play them, like Christmas and stuff like that. But I think like the younger ones now, they ain't bother because they're...
Yeah, well, we get board games out at Christmas. Family comes around, we all have board games out. But I just think that do the kids nowadays still play board games? I don't know. Any shiny things this week? I don't know. It depends if Steve's got his finger out of his ass. I don't know.
Got a couple. What?
Yeah.
Yeah, I've got a couple.
Naked Twister. Naked Twister is fucking awful game. Is that? Who invented Twister?
Naked Twister, you don't play that when you got your mum and your dad there.
Yeah, with kids.
It's a little bit awkward.
Chester gets bored with a lot of the games now. Christmas Monopoly Classic. He plays Knots and Crosses with myself and I still lose, exactly. That's Craig D. I just think that, do you know what I mean? When you see stuff, bloody app for everything. Exactly, there's an app for everything. You've an app for Monopoly. There's an app for everything.
And Scrabble as well. And Trivial Pursuit.
Klaus Chuck is still putting in Who Ate All the Pies controller. Exactly. This is what I think. You would fight. Someone rage quit. I think that's where rage quitting came from, playing board games. Because there'd be always someone that had rage quit by playing Monopoly. And when you play Monopoly, it takes for fucking hours. You can get lost in that thing.
Oh, when they're losing.
Oh, mate, yeah. There's always someone that buys Pall Mall and all that lot all at once, and you always land on it, don't you?
I used to get it off a lot from my brother playing Subbuteo. And then
Subbuteo? I ain't played that for years.
And then he'll just rack it all up, so all your figurines, so you think you got everything, and then all of a sudden you get like...
Yeah, Can you still buy Subbuteo? Is it still a thing? Is Subbuteo? Does anybody know? Is Subbuteo still a thing?
I'm not sure.
I don't know if it's still a thing, Subbuteo.
Probably not, because got to think of the children. They've swallowed their pieces.
Oh, well, that might be a thing, yeah. They might do. Subbuteo, one of them games where I couldn't really get... I've flick it, and you either break your finger...
Yeah. Or the thing just goes...
Oh, yeah, you don't go anywhere. I never got it. Do you know... Yeah. So, hey, you all right, brother? Mike Kane says, yes, you can. I was just thinking of things that I ain't played like Subbuteo. I had a rugby Subbuteo at one time. It wasn't rugby league, it was rugby union, but I never got how it worked. Did you ever play shove rugby with pennies? Did you ever play that when you were at school?
Yeah.
Did you not? Oh, mate. So you used to do your goalpost like that. That used to be your goal. That used to be your goalpost, and then you'd push 2p across, and then you sort of flick your penny against them, and if they got over the try line, you'd get it at the end, and you'd flick the penny over the goalpost.
I think that got banned.
Trying to think, we were around at someone my wife works with.
Did you throw your keys in the bowl?
No, yeah. No, there's a game. I'm trying to look now to think of the name of it. But basically, it's you get someone who's running it, or in charge sort of thing. You'll get 3 cards with a quote on it.
Cards Against Humanity.
Yeah, that could be it. Yeah,
Cards Against Humanity is very interesting. You've got to have that sense of humour to play Cards Against Humanity, my friend.
Yeah, that's the game. Yeah,
Mike End, Penny Rugby. My God, that takes... It's a Penny Rugby, yeah, we used to play that, Penny Rugby.
Yeah.
So, yeah, Cards Against Humanity. If you haven't played it, play it. But you play it when you're drunk. It's a good game.
Yeah. Or some of the stuff you could come out with. It's just
mate, you've got to be politically incorrect when you play that sometimes.
Oh, yeah, big time.
You've got to have that sense of humour to play it properly, haven't you?
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? Because sometimes it does come out a little bit funny.
Yeah.
Does anybody play? I'd like to say, going back to games, I don't know what games you played when you were a kid, because I was only child, so I had to wait till my cousins came round and things like that. And we'd play, playing battleships on your own's fucking hard, because you know what's happening.
Yeah.
But you used to play Connect 4. Do you ever play Connect 4 in pub? Because they have, round by us in Dry Dock, they used to have the big Connect 4.
Yeah.
Where you could play it when you're pissed. That's good.
Yeah.
That caused a few arguments.
Years ago, when we used to go into Birmingham during the week, you can walk over to the one of the university campuses and go into the student bar. Anyone can go in there, sort of thing. But they had giant Jenga, so the blocks of wood were like that. And at night, you think, where it was almost like a little stage. You think, oh God, everyone's going to be watching. You get a bit paranoid, but no one give a fuck. As soon as that falls over on the wooden floor, fucking everyone knows.
Yeah. Mike Kane says, did everyone ever play Formula 1 racing dice game? No, unfortunately, I didn't play that. I didn't know they did one. I played Ski Electric.
Yeah. Oh, fucking.
See, I had a Matchbox. I didn't have Ski Electric. I had a Matchbox version, which was pretty cool. Lights came on when you drove it round. You know, and you fly it off at ramp.
Yeah, I had that one. Was because there's so many about. Well, one was like a cops and robbers one. You got an all sports car and a police car, and that it's got the flip ramp on it.
Mr. Intense used to play Dungeons and Dragons. Then I found beer and women.
Yeah.
And
Do you read what Nicky Maynard put? He's from East London. I just hold up the banker, playing Monopoly, win every time. Lee Smith, mostly card games in the pub.
Yeah.
I hope my duck's playing with his new female friend. He's playing sex dice games.
Yeah.
Roll
a 6, you could have put this up your bum.
Yeah.
Not again.
Mousetrap. Do you know, right? I've got my mum's mousetrap from the 60s, yes. I've got my mum's. It's from the 60s. It's mousetrap. It's exactly the same. So it's still, but it was from my mum's from the 60s when she was a kid. Some bits are broke on it. I had to glue it all back together every now and again because always someone that breaks it, don't, because you got to wait for the thing to go down.
Yeah.
And then it catch the mouse. But I used to like Mousetrap.
Yeah.
With a diver. Yeah. When it all went, you let it all go. I had mine was called Screwball Scramble. My grandma bought me that because I could play that on my own. Basically, it's a little bit different. You start off where you've got the ball and you've got to press it along. It jumps up, and then you swing on a magnet, drop it off, and it goes down parallel bars. You can still get it now, but it's called something else. But it was called Screwball Scramble when it first came out. And then you had a timer. You had to race against the time to get it round this. So as it was before, you know, when it was simple age, where you had knobs and buttons to press.
Yeah. When I was a lad.
When I was a lad. Kaplunk. Now Kaplunk, I used to like Kaplunk, but I never won.
Buckaroo.
Oh, Buckaroo never worked. You always won. Same as Operation.
Yeah.
But you'll be knackered, Steve, playing that now, wouldn't you?
Right,
You'll be fucked.
Yeah.
Give up now.
No, it's all right. Just take the batteries out.
Yeah. But like I say, I was just thinking, is it just a thing that kids don't do? Race and chase cops and robbers, Ski Electric. Yeah.
Yeah.
Ski Electric were good. When it came out, everybody... I think some people still love it now.
Oh, yeah.
Frustration, never classic. Frustration. That when it went... When you press the middle thing for the dice, it had the dice in the middle that had a pop-up thing, and you press it and go...
Yeah.
Kaiser Soze says all-time favourite was Hide the Sausage. I hope it wasn't when you were a kid, mate, to be fair.
Yeah. Was that with your favourite uncle? Oh.
Yeah. now, Steve. John the Ripping Jug says Downfall. I've never heard the Downfall. Steve knows where all the bones go, yeah. Oh. That's... So has anybody? Do you know? Right. So has anybody got else want to talk about? Do you like rum a cub? What the fuck's a rummy cub?
Rummy cub.
Don't know. It sounds like something you get at a bar, doesn't it? A bit of rum.
Rummy cub. I vaguely think what it is. I think it's a card and dice game. I don't know. I can't remember.
You used to play shit on your head where you stuck one card on your head.
Shit.
When we're, do you know what I mean? You had the card stuck to your head. And you had to guess what it was. And you bet against it if you got higher card than everybody else.
Yeah. I think we used to call it shithead. Yeah.
Yeah. I think everybody played that, didn't you?
Yeah.
And I bet you played Scabby Queen. Does anybody know what Scabby Queen is? Anybody in chat? If you're from Yorkshire, you might know what Scabby Queen is.
No.
Emma Duck says it's a game. I've heard it, but never played it before. Scabby Queen. So I let it because you've got a little delay on this. You forget you've got delay when you're in chat. Do you know what I mean? So I remember playing Scabby Queen.
Scabby Queen.
Yes. It was a card game. And it involved anybody who ended up with the Queen of Spades. Charades, it's called. Charades. Rummy. Rummy? Rummy? Or charades. It was just dated a few Scabby Queens. Exactly. If I'm playing, Mike Haynes has got a few scars on my knuckles from playing Scabby Queen. Exactly, that is what it was. You ended up with whoever had the black thing, and then you had to cut your cards, and that's how many wraps on the knuckles you got.
Oh, fucking hell.
So you cut your cards, took the bottom out, and then you'd give you a wrap on the knuckle with a full card. Oh man, that fucking hurt. You had to hold your
Yeah,
hand
there
there.
was the amount of, depends how high the suit is, the amount of hits one it. I think
All
that
right.
got that. Oh.
Yeah, everybody played it. Yeah. I wonder you didn't. Is that not what you called it, James? Scabby Queen when you were a kid?
No, I can't remember what it was called.
All right. Yeah. Wraps. Yes, you got wraps over your knuckles. Fuck me. First time I played that. You know? And if you pulled your hand away, you got double. So you couldn't pull your hand. You had to hold your hand there. Someone hold it. And if you pulled your hand away, that was it.
Yeah.
That was it. You got double next time.
Ah, fuck
Simple life. Simple. If you play, kids play that nowadays, you get done for flipping other kid beating them up, won't they?
that. Oh, God, yeah. No, you couldn't do it
That
now.
and slaps.
Oh, you couldn't do it. You couldn't do all. You couldn't do all, could
You
you?
can't do it. Anything going to just play as a kid now. Like fucking conkers, you have to have a. Like,
Well, you can't
full
play
bod-
Conkers now. It's banned.
unless you're wearing full body armor. It's just
Fucking Conkers. I used to like Conkers.
yeah, fucking hell. Fuck it, okay.
Yeah, man's 115.
Oh, yeah, and then some cunt come along and fucking they baked it in the oven for 3 hours and painted it in varnish.
Yeah, like a fucking bit ball bearing.
My Duck says you should do that with penny football. You put the 2p between your knuckles and wrap the loser's knuckles with a 2p knuckle duster. Ouch. Do you ever play chicken when you were a kid?
Yeah.
Yeah, we used to play with darts. Or knives. Yeah. So we used to do fucking... used to play... So you should get your darts out and you'd have to stand with your legs open and you'd throw the darts at the floor. Or when you moved on, when you got a bit older, you'd throw knives. Do you know when... Because I don't know if you... Do you remember in the 80s, you used to be able to get throwing knives and throwing stars? Do you remember that?
Yeah.
Do you not remember? You could go back because you got the Rambo knives come out, so you could go buy some Rambo knives.
Yeah.
I don't know if everybody bought one when you were a kid. Do you know what I mean? But you could go in a shop and buy a Rambo knife. We had the Black Widow catapult on the back.
Yeah.
So you could open it up. It's got a Black Widow thing, and it's got a big 12-inch blade.
It's
Knife.
got compass on the top.
Compass at the top, yeah.
You've got fishing kit and everything.
Yeah. So you got about that, but you could go to. We had a shop in town in Leeds Town Centre that were a karate shop. But you could go buy nunchakus,
Oh yeah.
and you could buy the throwing stars, and you could buy throwing knives. So when that came out, we started playing with throwing knives. That was fun. That was definitely fun when you got one of them flipping stuck in your foot or in your trainer.
Yeah. You should.
Yeah.
Yeah, and your mum's having to go at you going, what's this tear in your trailer for?
Yeah. Oh, flipping heck.
No, it's only a knife, Mum. Don't worry.
Yeah, don't worry about it. It's on it, knife. Yeah. Knife and leg.
Didn't you have 10 toes yesterday? Yeah, that's fine.
It's right, yeah.
It's only my little one.
Mike Haynes played with sheath knives on a scout camp. Thing is, you won't be able to have knives on a scout camp now, neither.
Oh no.
So how do you whittle without a knife? Do they give you a blunt one?
Yeah, probably.
It'll be a plastic one.
Which what?
Be a plastic one.
A plastic one, yeah. So whittle a piece of wood. Do they even whittle now? I don't know. Do you even whittle,
No,
bro?
probably. No.
Don't know. I don't know if they do all that. We had
Probably
pellet guns, yeah. My mate got
yeah.
shot with a pellet gun by a pellet rifle. We went to court, did that. I think I was 12. I had to go to court and stand in front of a judge and tell people that it were them. Well, that was scary.
Yeah.
Because there were a group of lads walking back from park and we were sat around waiting for, because we had paper rounds, I was helping mate with his paper round, and they just walked past and they shot at the window of the, what is it? I'd say there were skinheads in the war. They were probably glue sniffers at times, to be honest with you. And so they shot at the paper shot and then they shot my mate in his neck. His neck came up like that, a massive thing. So police came. And because paper shop owners called them, and basically got arrested. So
I once put a 7-inch sheath knife through the side of my brother's foot. Yeah, fucking hell.
We don't scouts carry shanks nowadays. Probably so, mate. Yeah, probably so. Bear Grylls have all got his big chopper. But yeah, I had to go caught over that one. I was only 12, shit myself. I had to swear on the book, you know what they get about? I tell you. Yeah. And I couldn't remember how many were. I couldn't remember how many there were. I said there were about 7 of them. There were only about 3.
Yeah, Wimby 2.2. Yeah, we might add one of them. Yeah.
Thing is, it was simple life, wasn't it? It was simple life. You go out at flipping X o'clock and never come back. As long as I were in before lights went out. Local kids used to shoot a bull's bollocks with an air gun, send it raging. Fucking hell, you have to be quick for that, wouldn't it?
Yeah, just make sure you got a wall in front of you.
Exactly, yeah.
Or you do it from a long distance, right?
Exactly. Did you ever go egging?
Yeah.
That's illegal now. You can't go egging now, can you?
Gotta do
But
fuck all now, right?
No, we used to go egging, but you'd get owls, eggs, and all sorts, which you can't do now. My mate had a rat collection.
Oh yeah, yeah, but you get in trouble nowadays because not allowing making a mess just in case it was a vegan's house or something.
What, a vegan bird?
No, he's throwing eggs. You know. 'Cause,
No, not egging, not throwing eggs. I mean, going egging as in pinching birds' eggs.
Oh, we did differently around us, boys.
No, we had egging. We had egging where you go around and egg someone's house.
Yeah, that's what I thought. That's what was all right.
Do you know what I mean? That would a mischievous night. But we used to go egging, like you'd go egg hunting. So you go up onto Temple Newsham and you'd go get all the wild birds' eggs. So you get like, you know, bloody vegans taking our eggings away.
Oh, dear.
There's loads of stuff you can't do now.
I know.
Do you know what I mean? You won't get away with it. Even 80s and 90s, you won't get away with half that stuff then that you do now. At all. Edge hopping. You get done for flipping edge hopping now. Did you do edge hopping when you were a kid? Did you jumping over at neighbour's edge?
Oh,
So you don't go jumping over each other. You go jumping through gardens.
No, I didn't. I shot one in the arse with the air.
Can't do that with all the passageways and that. All we've got gates on with barbed wire over the top and looking things like that. You can't do it.
Well, no, that's why they put barbed wire on. We used to jump over people's edges. Just go edge hopping. Mike, so one thing said he would go bricking. I'm not sure what that is. Bricking someone's house, probably. Mike Haynes shot my brother in the ass with an air pistol. He was up and down like a cartoon character. I had to piss myself laughing.
Yeah, Mike, there's a thing coming in.
Yeah, there is. Yeah, do you not like your brother? Or did you not like your brother, I should say? Do you not like your brother? I'm sorry about that. My wife's vegan. The only meat she eats is mine. Used to enjoy hedge jumping. Got along nice street, and there was like a Grand National. But yeah, we used to do that. Edge hopping.
Yeah, unless you lived in a block of flats and it's a little bit awkward then. So.
Well, yeah, you're not going to do flipping balcony hopping, are you?
Yeah.
No.
Well, you could do, but it'd be a very short game.
Exactly. No. So do you want to go through, what is it? Shinies. We'll get some shinies in. Seen some last week.
Aye. Okay, 1 out of 2 today that I've got is from Vicious Ant, the Vidar, I suppose it is. Looks like they're going on to the borough style, or what's it called it? Oh, I can't think of the word now. Is it borough?
Borough device.
Eh?
A borough device.
Yeah, sort of thing with a tank like that. The only pictures I've got is literally just that and that one. That is it. Born to be a warrior, apparently. Looks all right. I don't know the screen's on the bottom or anything. This is the only pictures I can find of it. Tiny little metal drip tip. But that's about it. That's all the showing.
It'll be expensive, vicious amp, won't it?
Oh, yeah. But
Yeah, depending what that chip is as well.
yeah, DNA 21700. So
I bet you could be leaning to 300 if it's DNA.
yeah, that's that. And then the
You're
other
saying
one
it's
got,
what, a DNA 300? It's only 60.
No, I mean, I bet you're looking at 300 quid if it's a
Oh,
DNA.
yeah. It'd be vicious amp.
and then the other one's from iJoy, a little video. You can hear the music now.
So it's
Disposable.
disposable.
It must look like a I don't know, because it's got strawberry ice. That makes it look like a disposable.
Yeah, that's why I'm saying it's strawberry ice.
Yeah.
Don't play music too much. I got fucking copyrighted from flipping last week.
So play, and that's all it is. The shiny, shiny, shinies.
Oh, well, fair enough. Not a great deal.
No, I've been looking.
It's one thing used to go scrumping in next door's garden orchard for me and my mates. And Mike Haynes and Help Me Duck used to go door knocking with ultrafine fishing line. Was funny. Used to knock it and run. Do you ever do? That's what we used to do. Knock it and run.
Yeah.
Or knock on someone's door and knock on someone's door and everybody do a runner.
Knock off ginger.
No, we didn't call it knock off ginger.
That's what it's called by my end, anyway.
that was a different one.
Ginger.
Help Me Duck got shot at by a farmer with rock salt filled shotgun shells while I was magic mushroom picking. Mike Haynes, I think you were a bit of a wrong 'un when you were younger, mate. He got shot by rock salt, scars on my ass from being shot by the gamekeeper after poaching for a peasant. I've come to a conclusion that you're a bit of a wrong 'un.
Yeah. He's a right scallywag on his
Exactly, right scallywag when you were younger. Grateful answers, it's not down ginger. Did you play kick out can? Did you ever play kick out can? Kick out can with football. Not down ginger, yeah. Kick out can where you used to put the ball in there, you count to 10, and then what you do is you go, but like hide and seek. But then whoever used to get back before they got back and boot the ball down the street and shout kick out can, so everybody go and hide again. And they had to go get the ball and put it back on the spot and then go try and find you again. So it was great if you snuck up on them. Swamp Thing got done for poaching. Just quite a lot of people got done for poaching. It's just some of you lot are not telling us. Mr. Intense, apart from the local pack here, used to tie rope through his door, knock him round his pillar. How did you get into his house to tie it round his fucking pillar? Isn't that breaking and entering? And Mike Kane says he fucking was when it... Mike, I think if you, Swampy, and fucking Ducky got all together, you'd be going round flipping, nicking pheasants.
Getting shot.
Getting shot, yeah. You'd definitely get shot.
Oh, yeah.
What is it? It's got some new stuff out, and the Vaporesso have got a couple of new bits out. They've got the Q, is it Lux Q coming out. 2.
Yeah, it looks cute. Is that the one we saw at the expo?
Yeah, they're bringing out. Nicky May had no poaching in East London, just nicking. I tell you what, there's a lot more flipping shootings and stabbings going on.
Oh, yeah.
I keep seeing it on Twitter.
Wasn't there a drive-by shooting in Manchester or something recently?
Oh, mate, there's one on, it's called London and Summit Reporting, and it reports on everything that's gone on, shootings and all that lot. And it shows, because people video it now, don't they?
Yeah.
People video stuff. And it's always someone's been stabbed. I watched one where they were at a party, this guy was at a party, and it was like a street, I don't know if it was a festival or like that. And they were talking to 2 lassies, this guy walked past, he didn't tell you what the lead up was to it, he just walked up behind him and shanked him 15 times.
15 times?
Yeah. It's like, I don't know, do you think it comes from playing too much video games? GTA and things like that?
I don't know about video games. I just think I don't know.
I just think that sometimes you don't realise what the consequences are when you stab someone, do you?
No. It's a bit of in some places, I suppose, like a rite of passage for these gangs and that you've got to go and do something stupid like that, or I don't know.
We used to have bottlings when I was in a pub. I've seen that a few times. Fuck me, that's rough.
Yeah.
I
I used to work with a lad years ago. He was a bit older than me, but he was a Scouser and a big Everton fan. And he said they were playing the Villa one time, been to the game, and I can't remember when the Villa or Everton or whatever one like that. But he went back to this one pub, and he'd been sitting there all night with all Villa fans. Having a chat and a laugh and all that business, not keeping himself to himself and this, that, and the other. He went to the toilets, went for a piss, and turned around, saw a bloke, and bloke just glassed him. It's just like, for fuck's sake, over a game. It's just like, I don't know.
My mate got slashed in toilets over his next door neighbour being paranoid. He'd been taking on sniff and that lot, and he got right good friends with him, and he got paranoid that he was talking to his wife, and he's seen it on camera and all this, like his home, and he got because he's into mods, bikes and that thing, and this guy came over, had a bit of a ruckus in toilet, outside where on the fire, came back in, and the guy went off, got a Stanley knife, came back and jumped him in toilet, slashed him.
Fucking hell.
Got done for it. Got done for it, a guy like, but
Yeah.
he's like, what the fuck? Nicky Man saying the thing is, Benny, no one is shocked who lives there. Everyday thing. A lot is gang related, postcodes and drugs. Yeah, I suppose it is. A lot of it's. A lot of it is postcode lottery, innit? Do you know what I mean? You live in that. Don't know. We used to have it. Like I say, you had it all down here. Football in the 80s weren't bad. Like I say, a lot of my friends were Leeds United supporters, so they had a bit of a reputation. Got a bit of a meet going on. Is that open? So everybody's having a meet down here. What's going on here? I'm the only one that's... I'm talking about that. Everybody's saying Swamp Thing, even better, mate, on the run up to Expo, we'll have a chat and see if you're free then. Hotels, if you go into Expo this year, it sounds like it is going to be really good. Because there's a lot more British people, stalls, little stalls. Manufacturers are there, yeah. I think Cloud Cartel's got a little stall there. I think there's a few people who've got stalls going on.
He's doing Saturday, isn't he?
Yeah, he's doing Saturday, yeah. And I think they've given it cheap, to get people in and that lot. So they are doing, I think, what is it, Black Rose have got one, Chrissy and that, I think they've got one there. N.U.V.S will come in a Northern Vape, mate. Yeah, we could do something up north, couldn't we? Sort of, maybe halfway up country. Maybe Newcastle sort of way or something, I don't know. Why, yeah, man. But yeah, it sounds like it's going to be a lot better, and I think they're getting it back to old time because they're having cloud comps and all this lot, aren't they?
Yeah.
Do you know? So any
I
of
think
you that's
they'll
got
have to have done something because after how it was last time, if they continued it like that, then people would just stop going. I think.
yeah. But you could do it like that on a Friday, B2B, and then change it up for the Saturday, Sunday, couldn't you?
Mm-hmm.
You know, because your B2B is not open to public, so you could show off all the wares and that lot then, and you know, if they wanted all these disposable there, they can go on the Friday and then hook them off Saturday, Sunday, and open the stalls up to other people that are gonna, you know, sell stuff for a start.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? And bring some bargains and that lot. But the price of the hotels is fucking hell, man.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
I can't.
You know, we're looking at one. There was right by where, just down the road from the NEC, we got it's the cargo airport now, but there's a Holiday Inn. My meaning looked about a month ago, and it was we got a membership thing, but if you were a non-member, but it was about 92 quid. I thought, that's not too bad. So we were thinking about doing that, just stop over the Friday night, and then we looked at it again last night, the night before, and it was exact same thing, 200 quid.
Yeah.
So the cotton on, it's just fuck that.
Yeah. Well, it's not just of cotton on for that. It's not that. There's a load of other stuff going on at NEC at the same time, isn't there?
Yeah.
Isn't there something like the Good Housekeeping show or something?
Oh, sure.
Yeah, ain't what I'm saying. I don't mind if it's 50% disposal. At the end of the day, they have to pay the bills, but make sure that UK base can afford to be able to have a show and please the regulars. I just think if they're going to have disposable, do it on the Friday B2B, and then say to them, right, you can do the B2B, and then, you know, get yourselves off or whatever. Something's only about half an hour away from Expo. It must be down your way then.
Yeah. What about you then, Swamp Thing? Because like Nicky Maynard, I'm in Rugby, so I'm only like a 45-minute drive away. So it's not like a drink anymore. So it's not as if I thought, I've got to get a hotel so I can have a few beers and that.
Yeah, as I said, I did. I was going to do the Friday night, but I just can't afford it. I just can't. The only Premier's rooms from 170 a night at the moment. Exactly, I'm not paying 170 a night. I'm not paying that 170. I'm definitely not paying that 100%. I might pay the £10 for the car park and sleep in my van.
What, chuck your mattress in the back of the van?
No, just bring a sleeping bag and sleep in front, mate.
Burton on Trent are your Northway, yeah.
But I'm not, like I said, I can't justify paying that much money. And I've looked at all the hotels in the area, and not a lot of them are much. If you want to travel, which means if I wanted to travel, I can get one for about 100 quid. But that means that I'm going to have to pay a taxi fare to get to, you know, back to a hotel and a taxi, or get a bus. I can get one that's like, well, it says that it takes 7 minutes in a car. And that's sort of 97 quid. But I just refuse to pay that much money. So I think I'm just going to go down for the Saturday. Yeah. And so you'll see me on Saturday and I'll come back home. I'm just not like I did the first year. Yeah. I just can't justify paying that much money.
I couldn't even justify paying 170 quid for 2 nights. I mean,
yeah. I just think it's ridiculous.
You're only going to use for literally just to sleep in. It's just like,
yeah. And then you've got your money for obviously have a beer and something to eat. So yeah, I just can't justify it. It's just not. Yeah. It's not on top of my list to do that.
No.
So, like I say, I could bring a van down, sleeping van, pay me £4.50 Premier Inn car park. Might have to tap someone up to use a shower.
Yeah.
Can I use your shower and have a shit, please?
Shower and shit.
So I don't know how many people's going. How many people in chat are actually going and stopping over? Because it's not far away, is it? It's only 2 months.
2 months away, yeah.
Yeah, it's only 2 months away. You don't realise how fast it's coming up.
No, it wasn't until Ian said it the other night. It's like, oh, fucking hell, yeah.
2 months away.
Picture
tent on the M42. There's that option, isn't there? I could do up pretend I'm homeless. I was tempted to ask my mate if I can borrow his. He's got a van that's got bedding back and that lot. Do you know? One of these Ford Transit that's been done up. Yeah. I was tempted to ask them, but then you've got to pay for petrol to get down, and you know what I mean. So,
Thursday to Sunday, you know.
like I say, just can't afford that. Just can't afford that at all.
It's ridiculous. It's
Yeah.
but they know people are going to pay it though, don't they? So
Yeah, well, like I say, there's other things going on. It's not just the Vapor Expo. I think there's a big, like I say, there's a good housekeeping or something fucking on at the same time. There's concerts going on at the same time.
Yeah. I'm thinking of going down from what station I could drive, but I want a beer. Yeah.
So that's another option. I suppose I could get train down, and I could have a beer and get last train back. Well, that's if they're not on strike, yeah. On the 58 grand a fucking year.
No, it's terms and conditions.
Terms and conditions, yeah. But yeah. Any bargains this week? We have got bargains, Mr. Swamp Thing. We have got bargains. We have actually had an hashtag Replay Ranger from Mr. Intense this week. He says, do you remember that was a thing? So we have got some bargains this week. I will play a little. We didn't play Bumper.
Bumper?
We'll play a boot sale. Hey up, it's Benny's Car Boot Sale. There you go, Benny's Car Boot Sale. We've been looking around. The first one is up from Juice for Days. Juice for Days. JFD.
Armadillo.
Crunchy on outside, soft in the middle. Armadillo. Do you remember that?
Yeah. Wasn't that the Dime Bar? Was it?
Dime Bar, yeah. Crunchy on the outside, soft in the middle. Armadillo. They've got it in silver and they've got it in brass.
Right, I've got
There's one in stock in silver and one in stock in brass. Limited stock.
£5.
So if anybody wants this by Umi, I've never... And Dimmy Crazy Damper.
Yeah. You ever
Never heard of him.
No.
I don't know when that came out. I never even heard of it, to be honest with you.
Yeah.
24mm deep juice wells. Superior stainless steel construction. A large build deck. Single or dual coil configuration. Side to side and bottom of coil airflow.
Available in champagne gold. Oh, fucking hell.
Champagne gold, matte black and matte silver.
Hmm.
You get a spare kit. I don't know what spare kit is.
I suppose, yeah. You're cutting and coins. Yeah.
So that's it. If you go over Juice for Days, they have got some other RDAs, a little bit more expensive, but they've got a few RDAs on sale.
I've heard of this site before.
No, I think I've bought Juice from them before. Juice for Days, I think I bought Juice. I've lost my chat now, so I don't know what anybody's saying. Everybody's still on about the Vapor Expo where they're all stopping.
So that's that. Next up, we've got Washington Vapes.
Serious Vape Bather Mod by Earl Vendandez. There's only one, and it's gunmetal, but it's in stock.
Yeah, there's one left.
There's one left.
I think it's that little fella in the middle.
It will be, and it is. If you go down, it is a 21700, 18650. High quality T2 copper metal material is unique for sporting 4 types of batteries: 18650, 2650, 2700, and 21700. It's a 28mm.
That is not included.
And the pole is short as possible to save battery power.
Ooh.
So I don't know if anybody's heard of this one before.
No, not myself.
So I don't know if anybody fancies it.
Can't see chat, so I'm not sure.
I've got a chat that no, they're not. They're still talking about Expo getting there.
Are we just talking to ourselves, Benner?
The one about how to get there by train. So the next one up, we will shout this one out. So if you go over to Vaping Style, which is Mr. Flatcap's Mrs.'s site, you can get the Hell Vape Rebirth RDA for £12. I don't know what colours they've got it in. Have they got it in all colours? I think there's restock.
Have a look.
Yeah, full piano black, stainless steel, gunmetal, blue.
Blue sold out. Purple is sold out. Rainbow is sold out.
So it's stainless steel.
Steel, gunmetal, and full piano black.
The best colours.
Yeah.
Sorry, what is it? The King of Vaping is in, Mr. Nevins. So that's what it looks like. If you fancy that, the Rebirth RDA. If you fancy that for £12. But there is a little thing going on. If you go over to there, you can get the Talor from Geek Vape. You can get the Rebirth and the Claymore for £35. So you get all them three for £35. Don't know how it works. It doesn't say that because it doesn't show you it on the site. But if you want all three,
offer ends the 5th of September, so subject to availability.
Subject to availability, you can get. So you get the Talor X from Geek Vape. No, he's not the Flavour God, mate. He's called the King of Vaping. That's what it's called. So you get the Telos X from Geek Vape, you get the Hell Vape and the Claymore.
Yes. Always fancy the Claymore, actually.
And all them, well, the Claymore on its own is £18.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
And then £12 for that. But that's what you get. So you get the Telos X, the Yacht Vape Claymore, and the Rebirth RDA.
Yeah.
So if you fancy all three for £35, banging deal for £35 for all three RDAs.
Yeah. Very good.
But I don't know if you add them all to the cart and it takes it off when you get there. I don't know.
That's what I'm just finding out now.
It doesn't say. Apparently, he's on a 3-day. It knocks it all off.
Just put all three into the cart and it'll come up as a subtotal of £35, and then got to include your shipping in.
Very good.
I told you, the King of Vaping. That's what they all call him on TikTok. King of Vaping. He's been banned for 3 days. Ha 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 ha. For educating a Muppet, apparently.
There we go.
Duck saying the Claymore is good for squonking RDA, but I wouldn't recommend for just dripping. Where the airflow is situated, it's easy to get a mouthful of hot liquid if you over drip. Mm-hmm. But like I say, for £35 for them all, I don't think it's a bad deal.
Well, it's free shipping if you're in the Milton Keynes area.
He delivered it for you. If he delivered it for you from Milton Keynes.
Yeah, I'm only up the road.
Same day as well. Second class is £2.90. First class is £3.95. So
but if you spend £5 more, on a bottle of juice,
for free,
you get free shipping.
Bargain.
Says there, free P&P when £40 spent.
Yeah.
When spent £40. But like I say, you can get the Rebirth, it's £12. £12 if you want it on its own. Got a few colours there. So there you go. That is your bargains for this week. There's not that many. I could get you thousands of fucking disposables. I can get you a box of disposable for £30. If you want a box of disposables, no good if you want all else, honestly.
Yeah.
No good if you want all. There's not a great deal. They're all the same. They're all the same bargains. It's getting harder and harder to find bargains that are popping up. There will be a few, because no one's releasing out. There's no for them to drop, is there? They've only dropped the Pulse AIO because the new one's come out.
Which is a cash cow.
It is.
And everything back up to the high price again.
Yeah.
Just for a bit of metal of the size of that. And an interchangeable button.
It's square, isn't it, now, the button?
Yeah, but you can get the kit where you can change it into a circle one.
Mike says, nah, don't bother, Benny. Do you know, when I'm looking through, you'll be surprised how many sites that I go on that sell illegal pods, disposables.
50
Unbelievable, is that? And you can get them for like £6, which is price of a normal disposable on some sites. I'm saying the way things are going, you'll have to start adding the best places to buy Lurpak. I tell you what, I did find funny. I saw a picture of Lurpak with what is it on it, with security tags over the top. Hip Hop Juice, you all right? Good evening. Well, it's a good little segue in while Mr. Hip Hop Juice is in. Do go over and check out our sponsors. We have cloudcocktail.co.uk for all your coiling needs. You'll get 10% off if you use Benny10. And also, if you go over to Hip Hop Juice, he used to have some really good sales. He had some good sales last week. I think the summer sale's still on. Go over there and check out his sales. You can also, if you try, some things work on it. If you use N.U.V.S, you get 12% off. There you go. Tony Law says, fuck disposal, bridges, bottles and the such. No, pack Aldi is cheaper. It is cheaper. It is cheaper than and it don't taste that much different from Lurpak, to be fair.
No.
Norpak is all right. I don't know where you get that from. Norpak is quite nice. I like Norpak myself. Being a Yorkshireman, I'm a tight ass git. I'm not paying £4 for some bleeding butter.
Yeah. I think half the time you just pay for the brand more than the quality of it. So.
Yeah, you are. We've just got an announcement from Net Reality. Net Reality has just put in Benny.V.S exclusive scoop from Net Reality. Hamatorium is closing down and the sale starts at midnight tonight. So Hamatorium is shutting down and the sale starts tonight at midnight.
Closing down?
Closing down, yeah.
Yeah.
He is closing down. He's got other things in the pipeline, but he's closing down Hamatorium. So if you do want some favourite juices, so if you like the lemon pocket, if you do like the country fudge, Kendall mint cake, go over and buy some of his stock up. Get it while it's going cheap.
Yeah, get Green now so we can buy all your...
Glamour?
Glamour.
Yeah. Go over for Green's favourite raspberry ripple ever, Glamour. Go over and check it out. It is a sad sight to see him going. Also, while we're on as well, what's an Hamatorium? Bill's saying, what's an Hamatorium? Also, while you're on as well, Ancient Elixir is no longer going to be sold as well. So if you do fancy some Ancient Elixir, you can go over to Nick's site and buy some Ancient Elixir. He's got that on for $9.99 at the moment. Once it's gone, it's gone. That's another one that's going. So if you do like the trifle, if you do like the blue, go over, get yourself a bargain, 100ml for £9.99.
I think it was selling a litre bottle for £79 the other day.
£79.
Really?
Yeah, it was on Facebook, I saw.
All right. So yeah, it's sad times when people are disposables for you. You see, disposables putting a hole in the market.
So stop buying them.
I've got to say, I have bought them. I'm not going to tell you I have bought them when I've been out and I haven't took my little vape with me because I can't take this all the time when I'm going to a plant room all night. So I take a little vape. Do you know what I mean? So I do take a little vape. And sometimes I've been caught out with it. I have to buy something on the fly just to get me through. Do you know what I mean? So yeah, tough times. So Edward Duck says Nevin, she kept that quiet last night. What, that he's selling a litre for £79? See, if you follow the king of vaping, you'll be able to find out these things. Yeah. Bill, could you go help Mick out? Can you go give him a push? He's stuck. There's no snow or anything, but he's stuck at the Manchester airport. Oh.
He's ran out of diesel.
Well, the first time I did that on the way back from London once. ran out of diesel. My mate was supposed to fill the van up. And we got halfway, we got to Sheffield. And the fucking thing went... And I was like, fuck. Yeah. He went, what's up? I went, looked down and went, you didn't fucking fill it up, did you? Because the gauge were dodgy.
Yeah.
He went, no. I said, you fuck. Stuart Dill, no. Is Neon Saucy still going?
Evening, John. Mr. Proper Coils.
Proper Coils. Just want to tell you, there is no late night vape show. We've got a response here. There is no late night vape show tonight. The show's cancelled because Mick is stuck in Manchester, apparently. So, yes, John's got some new coils on his site as well. Go check them out. But do go out and check cloudcartel.co.uk.
Yeah, he's going down the Mount Long range, isn't he?
Oh, he's
Sloan is.
Yeah. You get two. You get two for two sets for £10. Mouth to long ones.
Nice.
Yeah, proper mesh is coming out soon. There is some proper mesh coming out soon. He's gone in a collaboration with Joel, Mr. Just Right One, and they're bringing out a extra special mesh. Extra special mesh. So John's going to be knitting it.
Yeah.
Yeah. Breaking news is going to get dark tonight. It's actually dark already, mate. Mike Ainsley did say, have you been ordering a hip-hop juice? Thank you very much if you have. Much appreciated. Do go out and check out hip-hop juice. He has some good deals on. I mean, you have a look. You have some proper bargains when he's having a sale on. So, yes, Neon Sauce is staying. It's just the ancient elixir. So, Neon Sauce. Slimer's nice.
I love it. Yeah.
I'll give him that. I will give him that. That it is nice.
Very nice.
So go out and buy Ancient Elixir and also go out and buy Amatorium juice, especially, like I say, Graham. Buy up his stock that he's got left.
Well, you'll have to wait till midnight.
Yes, midnight tonight. Nevern's 10 for 10% off at Proper Calls. Unfortunately, we don't advertise Proper Calls on here. He's not a sponsor. Even though he's a friend, he's still not a sponsor.
No. There's only room for one, unfortunately.
So we will go around. It is coming up to that time. Like I say, as far as I know, there's no late night vape show. I might be wrong. The lads will tell us in chat. Mick's stuck in Manchester. I know John and Graham were supposed to be on tonight. So yeah, I don't know if Bill's running it on his. I don't know if Bill can run it on his own. Without
Notifications up there.
Oh wait, it might be on then. Might be on. Is it on? Is it not on? Is Mick back? Any breaking news? Is Mick back from Manchester?
Mick.
Mick. Because all you need is stream key if you go on.
Yeah, but
just Josh, he's got Josh 10 for 10% off butt plugs. Could you tell us where that site is, please? Is it from what is it? Can we get it from Love Honey? And Summers? Anywhere like that? Let us know. Right, so we will go round. We will start off with James. Say good night, please.
Thanks for having me on, Benny, Steve. People in chat, you all stars, and I'll see you on the next one, hopefully. And I'll pass it over to Steve.
Thank you, sir. Thank you, James, for joining us. Benny, top show as usual, and everybody in chat, thanks for joining us. Although when we're trying to do the bargains, you're having your own little conversation. Rude, but anyway, thanks for joining us, and I'm just glad this Sunday it was a lot more behaved, which is rather good. You can join me tomorrow night with Ian and hopefully Josh on the Late Back Vape Show. Just three of us tomorrow night. generally chatting shit. And you can see me again next Sunday here on Northern Union Vape Show. Thank you very much, Benny.
Has anybody seen that yet, Elvie? We'll talk about that soon, next week. Right, so thank you very much, everybody, for joining us. Do check out our sponsor, Zip Up Juice, for all your bits and bobs, juice, things like that, coils, cotton. Also, check out cloudcartel.co.uk. You can use N.U.V.S for 12% off over at Hip-Hop Juice. You can also use Benny 10 for 10% off at Cloud Cartel. So go check them out if you do want some coils. Check them out. We will be here again next Sunday. We should have a new caster next Sunday. If you didn't see the announcement last week, as far as I know, Mr. Luke LPC should be on next Sunday with us. So we'll have a new caster, so looking forward to that. We'll find out what he's been doing on holiday. We'll see if he's had a really good time or not had a good time. And we will see. Maybe get some photos off of him. Because he seems to have put them up fucking everywhere every 5 minutes. But So, right. Thank you very much. And we'll see you again next week. Good night.
Toodles pips.
I've got to find an outro, so keep waving. There we go. Good night.